Hi guys, welcome to the next part of our shipbuilding series. I hope you enjoy. Let's jump right in to about 3 sections for the front 2 and 2 sections for the back 1. So what we'll do is we'll take what we have and kind of figure out where we want our sails to be. I think right there, and right about there. And we want that middle section to absolutely be the biggest of the two. Now what we'll actually be doing is we're going to turn these into platforms. And on these platforms, this is actually going to move forward a little bit. Now these masts are going to end up being a little bit taller, but this is where the sails are going to be. Yeah, I'm starting with these because that one's got a little bit more funk to it. So we're going to need some white wool. And we're going to take a block. Okay, I like to do these in sections of 3. Like this. Actually, what you want to do... I just remembered this. We kind of want to taper this outward. Or upward. So yeah, we have a section of 3. This is where our sail is going to be. This allows us to get much nicer shaping on our sail. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I went out more. That's right. I did that on purpose. I just forgot to do it on the other side. Okay. 1, 2. Here we go. See, it's starting to come together. And we're going to do the same thing once again down here. Then each stage we get a little bit wider. So I am not yet fully decided on whether this boat is going to be sailing or it's going to be sitting at our dock. So I am going to build sails on the middle mast here. So you can, so I can show you guys how to do those. And then the front mast, I'm going to build the sails kind of curled up. There we go. Now we have the places that the sails go. So for our sails that aren't really going to be hanging down, so all the full blocks we're going to hang some wool from. We're going to do a little something like that. And then I like to just kind of blend this stuff together a little bit. There, you know, here we go. We have our sails kind of tied up, you know, not really hanging down, not blowing in the wind. But now we get to the harder part of sails. And that's actually making them blow in the wind. So what I do is kind of similar to how we've done shaping for a lot of the other things. So this, I always bring out one block. We come down and we try and hook it up to where we want it to end. So we have a nice kind of L shape. Then we'll kind of fill it in this way. Yeah, build these kind of flat and just bring it across to the right spot. There we go. Bring it across. And again, connect it down to where you want it to go. As you can see on this side, we have to go back a little bit. So we'll have to work that into our shaping. But besides that, the shaping is going to be pretty similar going up and down as to the other side. But now we just have to bring it back about 2 blocks. I'm falling. My gosh. And it's really just kind of like, oh, I think this looks better here. I think it looks better there. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, let's bring these down. Just try and connect everything up. You want to leave a little gap at the bottom, and I like to leave a little gap in the middle of the top. Now we see it looks really flat. What we're going to do is just add more shaping to it. Kind of just come around and fill it in. Again, smaller sails are harder to do. It's harder to capture that detail. It is. You can even bring out this side a little bit more. And, there we go. We have our sails blowing in the wind. It works better. The side that's furthest out, if it has the most. Or even if it's, just done evenly. But that's the small sails. So we can take that lesson down to the biggest sail here. And we'll start 1 block out from our, again, I don't know the word for it. I'm not a sailboat person. I just like them in Minecraft. Stuff for our mast. We take it, and bring it down to where it needs to connect up, which is the top. Here we go. So now we have a much bigger L. Now I still like to do, I think something like that. Oops, actually, I kind of like to curve it and have it, yeah, this shape kind of. I'm sorry. Have the majority of the curve towards the bottom, I think is the right way to put that. Okay, let's see what we got here. Again, a similar shape. We just have to bring it back. So I'm gonna do this sail. I'm just gonna fill everything in, and then we can do our little bit of shaping like we have here with it. All right, now we have our sail, and you must be thinking, wow, that looks flat. That doesn't look like the shaping we have up here. Well, that's because, you're right. It is flat. So first, we got to start taking blocks out. Then we can add more in. I like to take a few blocks out. Do this. Now let's make some shapes. Something like that. And I'll even bring it out one more this way. And again, more this way. And you can even bring some back if you think it adds to the shape that you're going for. Or you can keep it forward, just it's up to you. It's yours to do how you do it. I'm just doing it my way. Yeah. See, that looks really boxy. We want to have less boxes, more shapes. This is something that can be, will probably be easier to do soon with the new update coming. Oops. Yeah. This is my way of doing it for now. That's going to be our big sail. It looks a little rough. It does. I need to... Gotta add some more to it, I think. Yeah, we don't want that. See, that's way too flat. I just realized that. We don't want that. That's part of the problem. And then, of course, you want to take the stuff out in the back. That, yeah, because you only want this to be about 1 block thick. You know, not me forgetting where everything that I placed is. Okay. Yes. So you can, if you want to, add some more shaping around here as well. It's actually recommended by me and other people who are much more talented than I am to do so. Okay. That works more. That looks better. That has more shape. More wind. More blowing in the wind. Okay, here we go. Now, for our last sail, it's going to be a little different because we don't have stuff to tie it off to. So again, we are going to start over here because it's my preferred starting spot. We're going to come down. Okay, here's what we got. I'm going to take this and we're going to bring it down about a little bit, you know, a couple blocks. We want it to kind of be around here. We're going to bring it in. Actually, we're going to bring it back as well. And out. Yeah, we want this to go all over the place. Here we go. Okay, here we go. We have our main sail. Yeah, this is going to come close to our levels around here. It is. So what we're going to do, we're just going to fill everything in. And then we're going to take these. And we just want everything to kind of line up. I don't... Just bring it around a little bit. And there we go. We got a little bit of shaping there. Let's start carving out the top. And we can start at least adding a little bit to that. And again, it's smaller, so it looks worse. The blocks are just so big. But there we go. That's our bottom sail. Now, so we could have something like this, or we could have full sails. But what I like to do in the back here is different. So let's put this on the same level as the one up front. Let's see. I'm going to go with deep slate. So let's bring this up one more. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Bring that up one more. 1, 2, 1, 2. Bring that up one more. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. So I like adding these little things at the tops of our masts. We're gonna have a flag coming off the middle one here, and I like doing little pennants on these. But anyway, we have more sails to make. 1, 2, 2, 3. This, oops, nope. I had it right before. There we go. This one will be similar to that one up there. It's going to be small and like that. Okay, so this is going to have more sails like this. And these two are going to connect. For now, I'm just going to kind of leave it up at the top here. And I like doing funky things with the sails in the back. So this ship, I've decided, going to have something like that. And then I'm going to do similar shape to what we have up front. And we're going to have a small sail in there. Now we have our wind kind of going in this direction. So we're going to want this sail to also follow in that direction, at least a bit. So it's going to go on this side. Going to be something like this shape here. Then we'll just add a bit of extra wind blowing in it. Just like that. So now we have a lot of our sails done. The next part is the rigging, which is done kind of alongside the sails. So what I need to do is connect everything with fences. Whoa, I forgot about the offhand. However, it's really late and I'm tired, so I'm going to do this at a different time. It's going to be the same time for you, but not for me because I need to go to sleep. So I will catch you guys in a bit. Hi everyone, I hope you enjoyed this part of our shipbuilding series. I can't wait to see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye!